Cell phones are amazing inventions, but sometimes with all the spam calls coming in, you wonder if the convenience is worth the hassle. I've got some good news and some tips for minimizing their intrusion on Steve's Tech Talk. The good news sounds like something from super spy James Bond, who always said he wanted his martinis shaken and not stirred. Starting June 30th, major cell phone providers will need to begin to implement a technology called stir/shaken. Think of it as a 007 gadget installed at your phone company. It will verify that calls are coming from a registered number. This should weed out those spoofed calls. You know, the ones that look like they're local and maybe they're similar to a number you know. We generally lump all spam calls together, but actually they come from 4 distinct categories. Some are legal, some are not. First, there are the legally registered telemarketers. These are usually from a live person trying to sell you something. Just hang up. And if that seems too rude, say, "I'm not interested. Take me off your list." And then hang up. Next, the legal robocalls. Believe it or not, some of these are actually helpful, like the ones from your doctor's office reminding you about an appointment, or from the school sending an announcement. Then there are the illegal robocalls. Generally, these are those pre-recorded messages you didn't sign up to receive. Lots of these encourage you to press a number to speak to a person who may try and defraud you. As a rule, never press that number. If you think it might be legitimate, look up their number on the internet and call that number. Finally, there are the fraudulent calls from people trying to scam you. I get a kick out of the calls that tell me my Windows PC has been hacked. I don't own a Windows PC, so I just hang up. There are billions of these spam calls being made each month. Spam calls are the Federal Communication Commission's #1 consumer complaint. And this year, Congress has actually done something. You know that stir/shaken technology? It's part of new legislation called the Traced Act. It also increased the fine from $1,500 to $10,000 per call. 2 Texas companies were recently fined $250 million. It's encouraging that the feds are finally doing something to reduce the number of spam calls. But unfortunately, their actions won't totally get rid of them. There's still a lot you can do to reduce their number. I'll tell you about that in part 2 of this report. For Great Day TV, I'm Steve Sweitzer.